Welcome back to another episode of the Grow Your Daycare podcast, where I help you fully book your childcare program using the online space. My name is Christina Rizakos. Thank you so much for joining me on this podcast. I wanted to do something real fun for the entire month of April, and I really wanted to focus on effective social media and marketing ideas that you can use to put your own marketing strategy or marketing template together. I wanted to focus on what types of things you need to have in place, how to advertise on various platforms, and basically walk you through all the steps that you, as the provider, as the business owner, can definitely set up on your own. So we're going to focus the entire month of April on effective marketing strategies, social media, paid traffic, and I really think that this is really going to help you. I think April is a great time to kind of do like a refresh of your business, your strategy, all your templates, right? And really just get ready for the fall time, getting ready for, the fall time promotions and open houses and all the fun things that you want to do in your business, okay? So here we go. This is part one. Today we're going to focus on the very first thing you need to do when you are thinking about marketing, tweaking that, and making sure that you are showing up effectively, okay? So part one, we are going to be focusing on your offer, okay? And this is real fun because I actually was on a strategy call with one of the members inside my coaching program, the Childcare Business Growth Hub, and she had been in business for about 10 years. She had just moved to a beautiful facility, poured hard work and sweat and equity into this business. It's a family-run business, and she was all over the place. So we were really starting on ground zero with her. And the first thing I had her focus on was, you guessed it, her offer. Really getting clear on that, okay? It's really, really important. I think this is the most important part of your strategy or your marketing engine, if you will, because once you get this right, everything else kind of falls into place, okay? If you don't do this work and you start marketing and just trying all the things and trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that, then that's how you get overwhelmed, and that's how you start thinking that, social media doesn't work, or paid traffic doesn't work, or, having a website is not necessary, and you just kind of get overwhelmed, and nothing is really helping you grow or fully book your program after that, okay? So let's not get there. So let's focus this very first episode on your offer. So the first thing I want you to think about is having clarity over your services, your mission, and your goals, okay? So in your business, every business has their own mission, their mission statement, and even if you don't have one right now, I'm pretty sure if I asked you, if we're having coffee and I ask you, well, what do you want out of this business? What's your vision? Where do you see this business in 5 years, 10 years? What do you want the parents to experience? What do you want them to say about your program when they're talking to their friends in the weekends? And that's how I want you to approach your offer, okay? I really want you to think about your business as, what do I provide for these families, for these kids, for my staff, and how can I clarify that and actually put it into words, okay? So I want you to go over a few things, okay? So let's start with your services, things that you're offering. And this is something that is so important. I cannot express how important this is. Thinking about ways you can serve in your community, thinking about ways that your competition isn't serving, and being able to kind of fill in the gap there. Okay. So thinking about things that you can add, things that you can take away, even if you're doing things that you know are not working right now, take them away. Right? You don't need that in your business. So think of things that you can do to better serve your clients. Is it opening up a little bit earlier? Is it closing up a little bit later? Is it offering, extra snacks for an extra fee? Is it bringing in specialists to do science activities and things like that? Think about ways that you can serve and really just write these down, okay? After you've done that, I want you to start thinking about your mission. Again, what is the mission of your business? Why did you start this business in the first place? And put it down on paper. Real quickly, when I started my childcare center, my mission was to offer a bilingual program that was focused on the child as a whole. So we were project-based, and we wanted to tap into both languages. So where I am, there's 2 languages spoken in my community. There's French and there's English. So I made sure that everything that I did in my business, every staff member that I hired, everything that we did in terms of curriculum was bilingual. Okay. So that was really important to us. We also wanted to offer a place where, even though we were an actual facility, that it felt like home. Like I really wanted it to feel homey. I wanted parents and the staff that walked in my door to feel like this was their second home. Okay. So that was really important to me as well. So what is that for you? Okay. Write that down. Next, start thinking about your goals. So what are your goals for your business? Are you happy just staying fully booked and you're okay with that? Are you thinking about maybe starting a second facility, maybe stretching out or branching out and opening up a large center? Like, what are your goals for your business? And write those down as well. Okay. Once you've done that, then we're going to move over to having clarity over what your competition is offering. And yes, this is really, really important. We can't just assume that everyone is doing, this thing or that thing. We really have to take the time to do some simple market research. And I know when I say the words market research, a lot of people get scared. Like, please don't run away. Come back to me. Okay. So market research is very simple, especially with all the tools that you have in your possession right now. Google, social media, like you can go on and find the information that you're looking for. You just have to get a bit creative, okay? So you want to start Googling centers and home daycares and preschool programs and even elementary schools in your area. And I want you to start doing some research. What are they offering? Like, how are they selling their services when you go on their websites, when you sign up to their newsletters, when you follow their social media feeds? What types of things are they posting about? What are their videos sharing? What are other people saying about these programs? And really just start writing these things down, okay? Real quickly, you're going to start seeing how much competition you have, what they're offering, and how they're showing up every single day, okay? And this is also going to give you ideas on services that they're not offering that you can possibly start offering. So I had a client and she was running a home daycare, and she wanted to offer a bilingual program, but she really wanted to focus on Montessori. She realized that there were no Montessori daycares in her area. She did some simple market research, so we started working together. I actually did this for her. I did the market research for her. We figured out that, everybody's kind of offering the same thing. She really wanted to focus her attention on Montessori. So that's what we did. We started honing in on Montessori educational approach, and she started setting things up in her business to really follow this approach. And then she started to think about bilingual. Like, she really wanted to offer the second language to the kids in her care. So real quickly, we realized that where she was filling in the gap was she was offering a bilingual program that was also Montessori based. And on top of that, she went even deeper. She started thinking, okay, well, parents are busy in the weekends or activities are so expensive around our area. So she started implementing this throughout the week. So she had science classes, yoga classes, art classes. Like, she would have specialists come in. She had a great schedule planned out. And the parents knew that this month, my child's going to get, a soccer class and a yoga class, or my child's going to get like a science and something else, right? So this was something that was really important to her. Because we did the research. We went on Google. We called a few centers. We signed up on newsletters, on email lists, and we figured out that these were the things that were missing in her community, okay? Another way you can do market research, so obviously leveraging Google, social media are great ways, but also joining local parent groups, so mom and dad groups in your area, and then just going in and asking the question, what's missing in our community when it comes to childcare or early learning or workshops or extracurricular activities? What is missing as a parent? What would you love to see more of? And then you'll start to see parents answer these questions, okay? Again, for you to take in and write everything down and just start putting 2 and 2 together and start coming up with an amazing offer that only you are offering, okay? After you've had clarity over your competition, what they're offering, and then you've done a little bit of market research using Google, social media, as well as the online space and Facebook groups, then I want you to get clarity over what your clients want. And this is really important, okay? So if you are in business right now, this is simple. You can just ask moms and dads in your community and in your care. But if you are a part of community centers or networking groups or even Facebook groups, you can also ask these questions. And you also want to start thinking about what are the concerns and the fears that parents have when it comes to childcare. What is holding them back? Like, what are the types of things that they think about when their head hits the pillow when it comes to their kids? Are they sleeping enough? Are they learning enough in school? Are they safe? Are they enjoying themselves? Are they making friends? Are they learning how to read? Are they learning how to write? Are they ready for kindergarten? Again, these are all things that parents are thinking about that you as a business owner should really tap into, especially when we're thinking about effective marketing and effective social media marketing. These are important things to know, and I want you to write them down. On one side, I want you to write all the concerns and the fears and the hiccups and all that. And on the other side, I want you to think about how are you solving that problem? How is your business and your offer and your service kind of filling in the gap? Okay. So for example, I'm a parent and I work extra hours or I work random hours and I really don't follow a 9-to-5 schedule. And every night when I sleep, I'm always thinking about, I got to rush to pick up my kids at the daycare. And sometimes I'm late and I feel like an awful parent. I wish the daycare was open a little bit later, right? So this is what's going on in my head. So on the flip side, what I'm looking for is a center that is flexible with schedules, that is catered to families that have irregular work schedules, that is patient with me, that's actually going to offer an extra snack to my child if I'm late, right? So these are the types of things I want you to start thinking about. What are their concerns and their fears and their hiccups? What are they thinking about when they go to bed at night? And then think about ways that you can fill in the gap and help them. Marketing is simple. If you can show someone what the outcome is, how their life is going to change for the better once they started working with you, then you got them. Okay. So it does take time. It takes practice, but this is where you start. Okay. So this is part 1 of our effective social media and marketing ideas for your daycare. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it blesses you. I really do hope that you go back, you listen, you take notes, and then you really implement what you are learning. If you need help with social media marketing or more trainings, or you want access to group coaching and consulting, I actually have a few links I'd love for you to check out. One is the $7 social media content hub. That is where you get access to something to post every day, as well as a graphic that goes along with it. And it's $7 a month. If you need more trainings, more workshops, more one-on-one with me, if you want to learn Facebook ads, then you want to join the Childcare Business Growth Hub, where we do all of that and more. Again, the links are in the show notes. All right, friends, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.